Excuse me. Just trying to get my camera all sorted out and then we'll be Gucci Manucci. All right. Bink, we are live, pal. Like, how the f did they heal up right there? Eh? What answers? Because it doesn't make sense now. Excuse me. There we go. David. Okay. To the rating, Vigo. The rating. Whoa. Whoa. It's us. It's us. Boom! So funny. That's a good one. Well, welcome in, honey. Good to see you always. Are you charging? Yeah. I keep falling asleep with my phone off the charger. My phone died overnight. Oh my god, my neck is just, so sore. Alright. Yeah, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for tricking me. Thanks for tricking me into the boom. Whoa. What do you call a potato that has gone to the dark side? I don't know. What do you call a potato that has gone to the dark side? I'm a potato? What the heck? Darth Tater. That's a good one. That is a good one. God, Trevor. Unreal. But I like that. We'll have to pin that one. Am I using that right? I think I'm using that right. We'll come back to it. There it is. Oh, I'm moving gingerly today, folks. A stormtrooper walks into a bar and asks the barman, "Hey, have you seen my brother?" "I don't know," said the barman. "What does he look like?" Where's the initiation trials?
Haha.
Oh, here we are. Where are you getting all these jokes from, huh? It reminds me of the birthday card that you got me. With all the... Which Star Wars character travels the world again? I don't know, which one? Oh. Like which one travels the world? Good amount do. Mando travels a lot. He visits a lot of planets. Luke travels a lot, visits a lot of planets. Oh. Wrong. Cal Kestis travels a lot, visits a lot of planets. Hondo Onaka travels a lot. Globe E1 Kenobi. Oh my lord. Should have seen a pun coming. I thought you were genuinely asking. My fault. My fault. So silly. Is there anything prior to this? If you write a joke book, I'll buy it. 243, yeah, exactly. Get it right. Boom! What the heck? I was not expecting that one. The first one, I'm like, okay, we're getting a silly text. Maybe there'll be something coming. Still spooked me. The second one was nuts. I didn't see that you snapped me. You're cute. Ah. Do I capitalize this? Do I capitalize this? Yes, I do. What's up, Aragon? How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. I look like shit today, bro. But my barber fucked me up with my latest haircut. Gotta just wait in this little awkward stage. Also, we are bright. Gotta throw the bands on. Bands will make them dance. And I have the lights on behind me. I do. The lights are on behind me, which I know is a typical request, but blame the Mother Nature, you know? Also, I hate this. I hate this. Like, what are we doing? Double Dutch here? Come on, man. Ridiculous. I so much more like wireless, I reckon. These are great headphones, but just when I'm typing and writing, it just rests on me. And it feels like just, I don't like it. Hard to describe. So I do try and keep it like pinned away from me. First world problem. I understand that. I get it. Stop SoTeeko. Write your book. Is that not the word that we're looking for? Like, yeah, Google Docs has got to have the worst autocorrect. Is that not autocorrect? Spelling and grammar check. It's got to have the worst. The worst. Man, I miss just Microsoft Word. Google Documents is absolute calamity. Bink. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and grab some water, so I will be right back. And we are back like I never left. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Wah, 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 wah. The Prodigal Nephew. It's a good name.
Hello there.
What's up, devoid of all the sanity in the world? What am I meant to call you, man? God, you change your name all the time. What am I meant to call you? I already have to reset the music too. We've been live for 57 odd minutes. Did you order your Travis Hunter jersey yet? I'd be wearing that shit. Coming along pretty well. A potato that has gone to the dark side, per its Bonnie Blue, is henceforth known as Darth Tater, which I thought was pretty funny. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. The Force is wrong with you. I saw Revenge of the Sith twice in theaters, man. Twice. And you know what? I might see it tonight. Because it's cheap movie day at Regal. But it is Andor today. It is Andor today. Andor what? I would say Luthen is the Rebels' Plagueis. That's what I would say. I would say Mon Mothma is more of the Palpatine. Okay. What's that finger smell like? I'm so confused. Someone has came in here and said that before. Did you see they're hosting a watch party for TOTU? Oh, I see. It smells like apples, because that's the kind of hand soap that I use. And I did just wash my hands. I love washing my hands anytime I come to use my keyboard. I'm a very... if I had... I don't want to diagnose myself as having OCD. But if I had any OCD, it would be about having clean hands. Indefinitely. I love having clean hands. I do hand sanitizer when I get to the gym. Wash my hands when I get to the gym. And then before I leave the gym, I hand sanitizer, wash my hands, come home, and I'll do it again. No, it has nothing to do with the germs. It has nothing to do with the germs. It's only about like having dirty feeling hands. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Yeah, I clean a station before and after I use it, because you just never know if people are gonna clean it. So I just take precautions. But it's not even about the germs, it's just about the grossness. I think it comes back to playing like baseball, just having like absolutely dirty ass hands. And then when I'd play basketball, after the game, because I dribbled so much, I would just have very brown or black hands. Too much exposed skin as a chick. Right. Yeah. So if I had any OCD, it would be of the hands. And that's the one thing that you can control. Like when I eat wings, when I eat chicken wings, I will, if I can, wear gloves. Because I don't want saucy ass hands. But that's about it. That's all it boils to. Yeah, I just don't like saucy hands in the slightest. I like my hands to be clean. Oh, but speaking of, welcome in Miss Twinkle. You will be happy to know that I purchased Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC. I had to stop playing it on the PS5 because one of my buddies mentioned that it was only 30 frames per second, and it ruined it for me because up to that point I'd been just enjoying the hell out of it. As soon as I felt the frame rate, it was just gross to me. Another thing that's just gross to me is low frame rate. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't stream it, but I am trying to figure out settings to be able to stream it while still getting really good frames per second. So I'm working on it, but you will see me back on Red Dead Redemption 2 here very soon. Just trying to figure out the kinks. Have I heard about Expedition 33? No. And I'm actually really excited about getting back into Red Dead because I left off when we were just getting into Saint Denis, which I know is still very early in the game. So we'll be able to have some fun with it. You hope they make a Red Dead 3? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. When did Red Dead Redemption 2 come out? Was that like 2016? 2018? They announced that they'll do it after they finish. Oh, awesome. That's what I figured. Because I know GTA 6. My guesstimation is that GTA is like the easy project that they figured wouldn't be too tough, right? But it makes so much freaking money. But I think Red Dead is their actual passion project. I think they really enjoy the Red Dead stuff. But GTA, they know, will be a heater no matter what. Whereas Red Dead, it's not as given. You just wanted the PS5 version? Oh, me too, man. 60 frames per second on the console would have been perfect. I get like 100 odd frames per second on average on my PC, but as soon as I boot up OBS, it brings it all the way down. Can you guys hear me okay when I'm like right here? I'm like 2 fists away from my microphone. Can you hear me okay? Oh, perfect. Because sometimes I do feel like, do I have to lean in? But cool. I gotcha.
Sir, we have a new follower. Rebel scum.
Thank you, Adam, for following. Interesting. Couldn't really see that because of the thingy-mabobber at the bottom. I do apologize. But thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. No, yeah, Red Dead is a very cool game, and luckily I don't know anything about it up to where I'm at. So I am playing it blind. Don't know how it ends. I just know that Arthur Morgan is a very loved character, which isn't much of a spoiler. But I like him so far. I think he's a cool guy. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about getting a cowboy hat and everything and going all in for it. That's not as much my jam, as much as it is like my friend JT or anything. I'm really not captivated or intrigued by anything like Skyrim or fantasy, really even sci-fi. I know it makes no sense being a huge Star Wars fan. I tried explaining it to my my boss, that it's not really the sci-fi nature of Star Wars that I love, but it is just the character and the idea of the little guys taking it to the big guys and the father and son stuff. And I've never really been able to get into Lord of the Rings for similar reasons, like the orcs and ogres and elves and stuff. But I completely, that's not me bashing it. I can completely understand how people can get into that, but it's just not my cup of tea. Oh, there we go. You just like first person RPGs, don't really care if it's fantasy or not. Adam, thank you for the subscription. Guy's never even sent a message yet. He is followed and subscribed. Shout out to Adam in the chat, lads and lass. Much appreciated. Is that Rushy? Is that M Atom? How you doing, pal? Oh, it is Rushy. Hey, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm thinking about, and maybe we'll start it this month. Maybe we'll start it this month. But I'm thinking about doing like a raffle system where if you subscribe, any form of subscription, whether it's a Prime, normal, I think there'd probably be bonuses for tier 2, tier 3 gifting subs, and then like the $5 tier on YouTube. I'm thinking about if you sub to me as an added incentive bonus to the subscribing, I'll chuck you into a raffle, and at the end of the year, whoever is selected gets a video game of their choice, and or like the $70 gift card equivalent. I think that'd be cool, because I'm all about giving back, as opposed to I don't do this for money, man. And it's not like a hey, subscribe to enter type beat, as much as it is just a added bonus to those who do continuously support the channel. Thinking about doing something like that. I'd have to break down the logistics of it, but would be cool. Would be cool. So Oblivion's a first-person RPG. Interesting. I think I've only ever played third-person or like over-the-shoulder perspective RPGs, like Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, Valhalla, and then I stopped playing Mirage. I hated Mirage. Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's really all the roleplay games I can think of. I mean, if you count GTA, but I don't think GTA is really an RPG as much as it is just a linear story game. I don't hate them. I do love roleplay games. I think I just have to have a relative interest in the genre it's about. So like the Cal Kestis games, for example. I don't know if you've played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but those games are just so well built, so great. I think 2027 with the new consoles is probably what they're going to aim for. Get a release. Probably hear some stuff at next Star Wars Celebrations as well. But I anticipate with the new consoles. Is it time for the PS6? Yeah. PS5 came out in November of 2020. I think 2027. Hi. You brought me a toy? Is that for me? Thank you. My cat brought me a Q-tip. That's a good girl. Yeah. Such a good girl. Thank you. So cute. So, for context, my cats do not meow. They're very weird in that sense. But anytime she's bringing me something, like a toy, or in this case, a Q-tip, as a present, she'll just be meow, 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 meow. But apart from that, no, they don't meow, like ever. My other cat, Luke, he'll chirp, but he will not full meow. But Leia, she is my cat. For sure. Very much an attention queen. Very much she's so spoiled. She is so spoiled. But you gotta spoil your pets, you know? You gotta spoil your pets. Adorable. Did I watch Peak over the weekend? What are you on about? Pookie, my glorious king. Hey, let's get one thing straight, right, pal? There's only one king, and that's King James. Did I watch it over the weekend? Yes. I watched it Sunday evening, and I watched it Thursday evening as well. So I've seen it twice now. I was thinking about seeing it a third time, but it's Andor Day, so. But man, it was such a great time. You guys want to see what I got? So, Thunderbolts is coming out. I have no interest in seeing Thunderbolts. But we got the popcorn bucket. I do have big hands. So this it is big. I just have big hands. Inside is the Empire logo, and then all around it is like the poster. And then we've also got the Darth Vader helmet cup, which I forget how you take it off. I'm pretty sure it's this way. There we go. It's the Darth Vader helmet cup. You put your liquid in there, and then gulp, 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 gulp! Pretty sick. Gulp, 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 gulp! Which I'm sure people are going to use this as a bong or something, but I think it's so dope. We got at the bottom of it Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, 20th anniversary. It would not surprise me. If there's one thing about weed heads, they're very, and The Rock says very, creative. So I need to do a fleet battle. And I'm really thinking, really interested in throwing on the Zalbar Omicron before GAC login. Does someone want to talk me out of it? Does anybody want to talk me out of it? Have you heard about the movie Sinners? I've heard a good bit about Sinners. I've not seen it though. Alright, we're at 76. We really have to get going here. We're at 90. That's got to be 100 right there. Let's get foresight off everybody. Everybody now. Yeah, I heard it's nice. I heard it's really nice. Would love to go see it. I just... Can't go and see every good movie that comes out, you know? I heard that they're thinking about making Red Dead into live action. That'd be pretty tight. I heard AMC was trying to develop a script to make a show out of it. And shit, AMC, you know who that's gonna be. Meow meow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Somehow, some way, they'll get Pedro Pascal to play Arthur Morgan. Very nice. We have 60 Omicrons. Because enough is never enough. Yeah, I saw he's in that Fantastic Four reboot. So is the guy from Andor Season 1. Also, he is in Bear, I think it's called. His cousin. Andor is just so good, bro. I'm really excited for tonight. Really excited for tonight. So I went 0-3 last round. So it would make sense that they'd pair me with a guy like this. A Ruski hacker. It would make sense. And that's the way it was. And that's the way it is. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's Darth Bane. Someone's close to Baldy? I am. And then this is where we're at in Leviathan. We need 3, 7, 11, 13, 17, 21. We need 25 relic levels plus Malgussi. So call it 32. I don't know if I'm going to put Malgus on relic 9. Am I going to whale? That's what I've been saving my crystals for. What's up, Narco Manco Ovide? I know I didn't say that right. The ship really suffers less than 7. Relic 7? Yeah, I anticipate we'll get him up as much as we can. Because I'd like to just have... Once we get Leviathan, I'm realistically just going to be chilling, big project-wise, from that point on. So what I'd like to do is just cook up all of my pilots so that my ships and fleets and stuff are just done. I'd love to just be done with fleets. That would be so nice. Because that way, once the next shit's coming out, then it'll be a quicker little catch-up. But as long as I'm getting 350 to 400 crystals a day from Fleet Arena, shit, I'm chilling. Which I had no clue that you can beat Leviathan so handedly, about 80% of the time with Profundity. So it's pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie. Not reddissimo. All right, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. We're cooking now. W. Jesus Christ, that was a long battle. That was so long. Ben Solo. Come on. So they're taking 2 turns in a row. Interesting. They just took 2 capital ship turns in a row. Very interesting. I just don't understand when they do bullshit like that. Doesn't make too much sense to me. But, alas. They're seriously lapping me. They seriously lapped me. Twice! Five on one. Let's go, boys. Let's lock in here. Five on two. Five on one. Luckily I got all these godforsaken reinforcements out. Is that already 2 hours? Wild. We've been live for 2 hours, guys. Ka-choo. I think my girlfriend fell asleep, unfortunately. I already miss her so much. This is the worst day of my life. Really have to sneeze. Woo! Woo! Felt great. Scaring the crap out of me, man. Scaring the crap out of me, man. Thank you for the raid, brother. I appreciate you dearly.
We have a new follower. Rebel scum.
I can't see. Fury, thank you for the follow. Fury, thank you for the follow. If you guys are just joining in, the rumors are true. I am writing a Star Wars book at the moment. We are, however, bouncing back and forth with Galaxy of Heroes just in between our arena bouts. But I do appreciate you guys coming in. Welcome on in. I am nowhere near in-game where most of you are. I am what I would say in the mid game. I'd say I'm genuinely as mid game as it gets. So I appreciate you coming on in, pal. And to everyone else, welcome. It's good to see you all. How did the Nightfall go? I'm a tier 1 Andy myself. But I'm having a good time with it. And I'm really looking forward to the new raid. Cause I was looking at it, right? We beat all the tiers, but only 1 star on the last 3. I think I saw you do the toughest tier. Did you do toughest and then back down, or did you do like third, second toughest? Because I saw you do. Okay, so I saw you do the toughest one, but then I had to biggity bounce. It does look freaking tough, and you guys are rocking like the Relic 9s and stuff, you know, so it does look tough, but those were some really cracked rewards. I would definitely do for 5 free laptops. That would be so sick. I am going to be getting those new clones because I am a hop, skip, and a jump away from Lord Vader. But where I'm at crystal wise, I'm gonna speed up the Leviathan, and then this is all we need for Lord Vader, just these top 8 characters plus him himself. And then we're gonna need his squad, so that's going to be a few more characters to the list. But no, I am more than excited, more than ready, and genuinely can't wait. I'm gonna put ARC Trooper here as a placeholder for the disguised clone trooper, and then I'm gonna put Clone Sarge here as a placeholder for the Republic Commando that we're getting. But yeah, man, Lord Vader, getting his good team as I'm farming him. Wara, we'll take that. We will take that. Scorch, that's the one. That's the one. I've not read the books nor played the game, so I genuinely only knew him from Bad Batch, but no, apparently he was in a game prior. Yeah, we're real happy. We just Relic 9'd our Darth Revan, who's one of my favorite characters ever, bro. Oh my god, I freaking over the moon. So gassed about this one. So gassed about this one. I'm trying to decide if I want to swap his mods to like an offensive based set, but I'm not sure about that yet. It's just a thought, but it is on my mind, swapping him to offense, because he does some crazy damage and he's already really fast. But I'll have to take a Gandy. We don't have Malgus yet, so I don't know how he'll play with Malgus. But I have heard some concerns over Malgus's lead compared to Darth Revan's lead. I have heard some concerns. That's what I figured it was, a situation like that, but didn't read into it. I don't necessarily read kits unless I am close to getting that character, because I mainly follow guides when I do counters and GAC and stuff, as opposed to actually reading into it and knowing that, oh, this guy's got this, so we should use that. I don't have the ball knowledge, and I'll tell you that up front. Don't have the ball knowledge of this game, but we do have a really good time playing it. That's true. That's true. Malgus is a absolute beast to try and get through. I don't think I've lost a Malgus battle in a while, and we do use the Jedi to face him, but I don't think I've lost in a while, ever since we got Jedi Cal. So Jedi Knight Cal is kind of the game changer for me, I'll admit that, and I'm glad, because Cal Kestis, the Jedi Fallen Order series, one of my favorites ever, just in terms of video games, let alone that it's a Star Wars game. So we're pretty gassed that our Cal Kestis is pretty solid, and I do enjoy. These are the mods that I rock with him on the Huge, and I do have a Territory Wars set that we give him. Or sorry, territory battles. The game is huge. There's lots of and there's a new kid every 2 weeks, right? So it gets tricky. It does get tricky. And Christ, man, like kits are getting longer and longer and longer. I had a guy come in the other week. I was like, hey, any news on Balin? What do we think about Balin? And I'm like, oh, let me read. I had to go make a cup of tea before I read this. This is nuts. And I understand that it's like a new character and all, but I just don't know if it needs to be this long. Because the longer it is, the more tailored it is. And I have noticed, because I started playing this game like in 2020, like December 2021. And I have noticed the difference between characters that were coming out when I started playing as opposed to here in the modern day. Like, I genuinely remember that people used to despise Revan for his lead being so long. And I'm like, yeah, 100% guys. Like, this is nuts. Look how long that is. This is in the entirety of the game cycle. This is comparatively short. Unlucky. We will stop slicing this one here. But yeah, bro, it is just ridiculous. And recently, I changed my Revan's mods. So I used to rock a damage set on Revan. But I've since swapped to just health. Just health on health on health, which we have a good amount of speed to go on some of these mods, but I've just not had the best luck with health mods. I've not had the best luck. Apart from arrows, Christ. Like, one of my best arrows is a nuts health mod. 28 speed for our boy Darth Bane. Nuts. Nuts. That 28 is just... oh. I'm just so happy about these bad boys right here. These are my quote nice mods. So 25 speed plus. Oh, and I'm so happy about them. What do we have? It doesn't tell me how many. So we'll have to do the maths. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. We almost have 40 nice mods. Bro, like at the start of the year, around Christmas time, we had 20. So I've really been honing in on my mods. I've really been honing in, trying to get these 25 speeders up. And I do really like our system that we've got. I do really like our system, because it does keep us in line for those. Issue is we're not really getting primaries that we fall in love with. Dude, I love, genuinely, mods. Doing mods is the funnest part of the game for me. I love it. I adore it. I could do it all day. It is genuinely one of my favorite things to do. So we've really been having a good time with it. But I know I asked you that question a couple streams ago, Scribe. So I'm doing my 3 refreshes, what I do with them. As soon as I get shit, and you said to build up to 300 and everything, as soon as I get shit, I'm tossing it into the account. Same with Zetas. The rare thing that I'm ever hoarding is Omicrons. because I genuinely don't know what to do with them at the moment, because I feel I have all of the essential Omicrons placed down for teams that I am getting usage out of. You know, I scroll looking top to bottom in my 5v5 order list, and it's like we have Drogans, we have all of Rays, the Jedi team has none for comparable game modes, we'll say. We have all for Ray at the moment. Although, what is Kestis? Is he TW? He's with Fulcrum, which we don't have yet. I'd like to get her soon. I think Lando has one for Territory Wars, right? But I just don't know about that yet. Haven't done any research yet, so I don't want to willy-nilly put it on there. I think Bane's pretty set, because we don't really use him with Sith Eternal. Yeah, I enjoy the idea, you know, getting Fulcrum off of a solo, letting Fulcrum be good. But if we're doing that, just rework Fulcrum. I just don't understand the duality, putting them together, because they're kind of like a dyad, if you will, in the Territory Wars Omicron spectrum. I wonder how long it'll be until a CLS member gets an Omicron, and I think it'll be probably Chewbacca. It's horrendous. Hey, listen, I do enjoy my Ray team. It's a really nice defensive team. And I get pride out of it as a defensive team. But it's probably the one team that I don't feel guilty about putting on defense, if that makes sense. I take all of my other Galactic Legends on offense with me, because up to this point I've needed them all. So it's tough. It's a really tricky one. I'd like to put Job on defense, you know. I could maybe get help holding the line or something. Maybe throw him in the back wall. But I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Sith Eternal solid, Bane solid. But the Falcon boys, the Commander Luke Skywalker led Rebel team with 3PO and Chewie, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and Han Solo. Do we think that they'll get a character in there? Like maybe a Princess Leia rework to replace 3PO and Chewie? I would love that. Just getting them all in the same team together. Give her like an R2-D2 summon, bro. Come on. That'd be tight. But they're slipping. They're slipping. I really like that team though. It's a really fun team. Yeah, Leia would have to get the 40%. She'd have to get something along the lines of this first clause. You know, she'd have to get a buff dispel and an AoE. I think she'd have to. Which Would be useful. Maybe she could even be a tank. You know, when she takes the blaster before getting on the Falcon and she's mowing down stormtroopers. There's your AoE. That'd be sick. I just like Leia, man. God, A New Hope was so solid, so sick. We have all of the ones required, I think, for the Ghost Squadron. I don't think anyone else has one. Yeah, no one else has one. So we're pretty solid there. Now, we do have options to put one on the Inquisitors. I just don't know where you'd put it, and... Ooh. Very nice. Oh, lovely chatting, Scribe. Lovely chatting. Have a good one, buddy. Peace, love, and life. Deuces Manuses. God, we didn't hit on one all day. That's tough. Ready to die? Yeah, we gotta chill with this 3 Omicron bullshit. Ready to die? What's up, Narco Manco? I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Apologias. Damn, I would have put that on. Tusken Raider. 2 Zetas on a Tusken is ridiculous. Yeah, I think Seer will probably get that shit next. I got nothing for you, cuh. This guy's fucking sick. What do you mean I don't have any? What do you mean? Oh, and the store just refreshed? Kidding me. So we gotta wait? Okay. Darren Malikos, though. He looks sick. Get him up. Get him up and running. Need 3 Zetas. 3 Omicrons. And then a Zeta and an Omicron on Seer. Oof. Ooh. Unaligned Force user. I am not a Jedi. When I get that feeling. Seer Junda. Okay, where's the first Palpatine without Starkiller in it? Not gonna find one. We'll add Mara. And then we'll add like Darth Vader. CLS is whooping that ass. It beat C. That's funny. It beat Bo-Katan. It beat Great Mothers. Wow. It beat Starkiller. Interesting. It beat Dash Rendar. It beat CLS with Luthen and R2-D2. What is that team? That is a silly team. Beat Bad Batch. Why not, you stupid bastard? Why not? Give me a Darth Vader with Star Killer. What are we thinking? We're already... Okay. Dang, we've been going at it for 3 hours. Let's go. That's awesome. How the fuck would we do that? I'd be like here to think. That'd be really, really nuts. Okay. right, chat. I'm going to leave her off there. Thank you for coming through today. 3 lovely hours. And might do something a little later on, gaming-wise. Join the Discord. ! Discord. If you're interested in getting notified for it. But I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.